Good evening, and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range, weather forecast discussion for September 7th and 19th. Look at the period for September 7th and 11th, and the models are indicating a ridge off the northeast and the northwest coast as this trough here digs southward as this ridge builds inland. We still have an area of below normal heights and upper low near the Aleutians. So we're looking now at the 7th, and we're going to go forward. We go to the 9th, and you start seeing like this ridge here starts building inland. This starts sliding eastward. Still a relatively zone of flow. Whoops. And we still have our subtropical ridge here across southern U.S. Now we're going to go to the 11th, and we still have little change in the pattern from the beginning of the period. So that's a GFS. This is GFS ensembles. This is the European deterministics, the European ensembles, and the Canadian ensembles. So during this forecast period, we're going to go to the next forecast period, and this is for September 10th to the 14th. Now we still start here. This is GFS with the subtropical ridge here across the southern U.S. And here's our ridge that starts decreasing, and our ridge here over Alaska and over off the west coast of the west coast of Canada, and we have our trough or up and below normal heights near the Aleutians. Now we're going to go forward in time, and we're going to go now this is the 12th. You start seeing the trough starts digging southward. Here's our subtropical ridge being pushed further to the south, and then we go to the 13th. Now look, this is very, very deep. As this ridge builds inland, here's our subtropical ridge down here. As this ridge builds inland, it builds up this deep trough or an upper low here over the Great Lakes, which affects the eastern U.S. This is the only model showing that. It also shows a deeper low, upper low over the Aleutians, above normal heights across here. But then as we go to the other models for the same period, look at this. This is its ensembles, still showing the trough digging southward. And then this is the European deterministics. This is the European ensembles, and then the Canadian ensembles. Still showing relatively a flat flow above normal heights here and here. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here and here, below normal temperatures for this region, and for precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation here and above normal precipitation for this region. Next, we're going to look at the period for September 15th to the 19th. Here's the 15th. Now we have our trough here. We have our trough. We have our ridge, our subtropical ridge here over the southwest. We have above normal heights here. Still a fairly deep low over the Aleutians. This is at the start of the period, and then we go to its ensembles. The ensembles have been considerably weaker than its operational mode. And then we look at the European the European ensembles, and then the Canadian ensembles, which shows a relatively still a flat flow, a weaker trough. We go to the end of towards the end of the period. This is for the 17th, and you can start seeing the trough digging deeper and pushing further to the west, and we have above normal heights here across western North America, where our subtropical ridge, over this region here. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures for this region, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this area and above normal precipitation here. So that is the long range weather forecast discussion for September 7th to the 19th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.